everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. We got another singles match for you today. We got Antonio Chavez going up against Alex Martinez, who on his StreamYard thing here put his name as AMC. And it took me a second to realize that those are probably his initials and not my work of place of work. It freaked me out for a second. I saw AMC, thought I was freaking out. Nick, welcome. How are you doing?
We started? Okay, I've been frozen this whole time, but now I hear you. I assume your joke was very funny, Tim. Well done.
Yes, I was great.
Good.
How are you?
Lovely. Thank you.
Great. Okay, well, so like I said, we've got Antonio going up against Alex. Nick, any thoughts on this matchup?
Good. I think it might be a bit of an even matchup. Antonio was on a bit of a hot streak at the beginning of the year. Alex was on a hot streak. They both lost to very good people very recently. They have similar records. I think we're in for a close one.
Yeah. So let's get into it right now with the promos.
So we finally get back into the singles ring. We had to take a little bit of a break, but I think that worked out for us because you've been prepping, which is nice. We get the break and then we put in the work and then we come back. So playing Antonio, I don't like to bring up what happened to Antonio because people didn't see it coming, but Javi, Wrecking Ball, part of our team. You, Wrecking Ball, part of our team. And don't know how Antonio's going to do against another Kingsman, but if it's anything like the last one, I like our odds. So, how you feeling? Love it. Let's play.
That was quite the swig there from.
Yeah.
I'm impressed there. Listen, if his trivia skills are as good as his vodka chugging skills, you might be in for a rough one today.
Yeah,
but
true, yeah.
As good as he is, I think he might actually he might be in the wrong arena. So I think they talked a little bit about your match against Javi. I think you played really well in that match. I mean, didn't you had like a perfect round one, right?
Yeah.
Hurts. Yeah, you just got a little bit of bad luck, and I think it happens to everybody. But I think you've been playing at a really high level this year, both singles and teams. I expect that to continue today because you're really good. You have been all year. You have been even before this year. So, how are you feeling about this one, Antonio?
Pretty good. I'm doing the opposite of pretty much vodka chugging, which is I took a nap before this, so therefore I'm more rested. I'm sober as hell, but we'll see. I guess who comes out on top? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have chugged taken a shot of vodka before this, but otherwise I'm nice, rested, and just raring to go.
Yeah, interesting class of trials. Can't wait to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Nick, did you ever famously drink a lot of alcohol before a match that you played? Me too, but it wasn't in Multiplex, so I think legally it was okay. So yes, we're gonna get into the match now. 3-round match, very exciting. Let's get into it. Nick, how does round number 1 work today?
Round number 1. It's gonna work like this. We're gonna have 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each player's gonna have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down. They will then reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1? All right.
Wait. Nick, why don't you kick us off with question 1?
Your first question comes in the category of DC. The question is, which DC film opens with the murder of a mayor in their own home?
So I should amend my last comment. I have drank before a match in Multiplex before, but I didn't win that match. I lost badly, but I had fun doing it. I told Cody I thought I was going to bet 2 a lot. 5.
Yeah. And did you really lose if you had fun?
1. Pens down. Well, the title would have been nice. Let's go to Alex.
The Batman?
And Antonio.
The Batman.
Both are correct. 1-1 to kick it off. Let's get into your next question in the category of DreamWorks. At the beginning of the road to El Dorado, what object do Miguel and Tulio win from the man who catches them cheating?
So Tim, any particular reason you went out of order on the first question?
What?
We always start with the person on the left, and then we've never really said out loud. That's how we do.
Who do you like? Who I go to the answer to?
Yeah.
I do have an explanation for that. I can share that with you momentarily. 5,
Okay, can't wait.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio
A map?
and Alex.
I said a key.
A map is correct. So Antonio will take the early lead, 2-1. What is next, Nick?
Your next question comes to the category of James Bond. Question is, how is James's wife killed at the end of On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
So we've actually talked about this in a match before this year. I actually go to the person underneath who asked the question. So
Would you like lots of footage proving that incorrect?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, great. Go back and watch.
Great, let's go. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Literally not a
1. Pens down. That's what I try to do. It helps me remember. Let's go to Alex
Say she's shot.
and Antonio.
I said drive-by shooting.
We can accept both of those answers. Yep, 3-2 as we get into our next question in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the name of the department at the Ministry that Harry believes Sirius is being tortured by Voldemort at in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? This is probably my least favorite of the Potter films, but I still enjoy it.
I don't know why. I dig it.
You what?
I dig it, man.
Yeah, like I still like it. It's just
I think I like it better than like at least two others that I think of.
2,
Maybe
1.
3.
Pens down. Let's go to Antonio
Department of Prophecies.
and Alex.
Department of Mysteries.
Alex is correct. So we are all tied up. No perfect rounds today. 3-3. What is the next question?
Next question comes in the category of Marvel. The question is, in X-Men Origins Wolverine, who plays Gambit?
How you doing, buddy? How's your day been?
I'm very tired. My head kind of hurts. We have a match to play after this. Spoiler alert. Like
Mhm.
Tim and I
Knights
play
of
now.
Ren, back in the ring, baby.
So I don't even know if I'm going to write movies down.
5, 4, 3,
And look up
2,
anything. Like, up
1.
first.
Pens down. I can't wait for Payson to message me and be like, "Are Knights of Ren back?" Let's go to Alex
Please don't. Taylor Kitsch.
and Antonio.
Taylor Kitsch.
Both are correct, so we stay tied 4-4 as we get into your next question in the category of fandom quotes. Which Worlds of DC villain said the quote, "You've already had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, it's my turn."
Have you ever been like at a playground? And there's been like a little kid on like a swing, and they've been on their swing for a very long time, and you're like, "Well, it's my turn," and then you push them off the swing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did that yesterday?
And if by kid you mean Maggie, then yes. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio
Maxwell Lord.
and Alex.
Cheetah.
Cheetah is correct. So Alex will
Great
take
movie. Damn it.
the lead 5-4 as we get into the next question. What is that, Nick?
Next question comes in the category Pixar. In which Pixar film does the main character believe another character is killed by being put through a trash compactor, only to realize they are still alive?
So let's be honest. If you and I came back into the fandom ring today, we would be bad.
We would not be ranked very high, no.
No, we would not do well.
We would-
I think I've watched not including 2022 releases, a cumulative of like 7 fandom movies.
Go check out that Mayhem match that already happened, because we're shooting this, and this airs after, and we played in that. We suck.
Pens down. Oh yeah, shit, that's right. Let's go to Alex
It's a Toy Story 3.
and Antonio.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. is correct. So we are tied again, 5-5, as we get into the next question, which is going to be in the category of Star Wars. What is the first thing the Codebreaker does to prove his thieving skills to Rose and Finn while they are in jail in The Last Jedi? What was that to this movie? I like the Lego version. That was fun.
Did it happen?
What do you mean? Did it happen?
Like the Lego, like the video?
Lego the Skywalker Saga. Yeah, I just bought it. I've been playing it.
Oh. Do they have it on GameCube?
It is not on GameCube. One.
It probably won't.
Pens down, so you won't be playing it. Yeah. Let's go to Antonio.
He opens their cell door.
And Alex.
Open their cell door.
Both are correct, so we stay tied. Very close game today. 6-6. What's next?
Next question, the penultimate question, comes in the category of the MCU. The question is, who plays Phastos in Eternals?
I think I might change my name to this.
Phastos.
No, Plays.
Oh,
Plays Brzakala.
Phastos in Eternals?
Yeah. 5, 4,
I don't recommend it.
2, 1. Pens down. It's a very long game. Let's go to Alex.
Said Brian Tyree Henry.
And Antonio.
He also gets that. Brian Terry Henry.
And you both are correct. So we stay tied 7-7 as we get into your final question in the round, which is in the category of YA. What is the name of the female vampire who hunts Bella throughout the first 3 Twilight films? What's on your shirt? You got a clover of some sort?
I ran a race once, so you know this is an old shirt.
Yeah, you've got a few of those. Like, oh, I was at this event, or I did this thing, and I've got this shirt.
Most of them are like things I've won and like, or not won, but like they were raffling them off because they were like, these are in our stores, Buzz, and we're looking to get rid of them. I never went to I'll pop in 2010.
Let's go to Antonio.
I had a brain fart. I don't think this is it. Veronica.
And Alex.
Victoria.
Victoria is correct. Very close, Antonio, but Alex does get that point, which means that Alex has the lead 8-7 going into round number 2. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, how does round number 2 work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they'd like to check down a multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Star Trek, Disney Animation, James Bond, Horror Icons, Pixar, Scores and Soundtracks, YA, and Star Wars. Take it away.
Nothing but Star Wars. Okay, so we will bring in Mr. Koho for Alex. Gentlemen, would you like to spin first or defer to Antonio?
Yeah, let's defer.
Boots with defer. Okay, we will bring in Mr. Meltzer for the spin for Antonio. Antonio, your spin is in. It lands on Disney Animation. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I think there's definitely better stuff on here.
Yeah.
I think you should spin again.
Yeah, might as well shoot for it. Spin again.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to be stuck with, and it lands on opponent's
God.
choice. So we will bring in Mr. Koho. Gentlemen, do you need the categories again?
Can I?
Yeah.
Or do you have something in mind? So I trust you
I
implicitly.
was looking at the thing. I just kind of look at the thing.
Real?
I'm thinking. See, I say we just give him one of the things that we don't want. You want to give him horror icons? Or you want to give him scores and sound? Or do you have a different idea entirely?
I'd rather just knock something. I'd rather knock something off.
I mean, giving him horror icons is like stupid and risky, but like it gets something off there from us. I would probably lean scores, but
Yeah, all right.
that's up to you.
It's good. It doesn't matter either way.
All right, let's give him scores and soundtracks. Get our worst thing out of here.
Okay, so Nick, would you go ahead and give Antonio his questions in the category of scores and soundtracks?
Gladly, Antonio, are you prepared for your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks?
Sort of, but let's go.
All right, your first question. Which Wizarding World film has a score composed by Patrick Doyle?
Five.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options is A, The Chamber of Secrets, B, The Goblet of Fire, C, The Order of the Phoenix, or D, Crimes of Grindelwald.
Goblet of Fire.
That's correct, for 1 point. High game. Your second question. What MCU composer composed the scores for Aliens vs. Predator Requiem and Constantine?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options is it A, Alan Silvestri, B, Brian Tyler, C, Henry Jackman, or D, Christoph Beck?
Five.
Henry Jackman.
It's incorrect. Alex, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Alan Silvestri, B, Brian Tyler, C, Henry Jackman, or D, Christoph Beck.
Will you repeat the question for me?
Sure thing. That is your first repeat. The question again. What MCU composer composed the scores for Aliens vs. Predator Requiem and Constantine?
And the options.
Yeah.
And the options are A, Alan Silvestri, B, Brian Tyler, C, Henry Jackman, D, Christoph Beck.
B.
B, Brian Tyler is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, Antonio, your third question in scores and soundtracks. What song plays during the opening of Shrek while Shrek is getting ready for the day?
All Star by Smash Mouth.
Yeah, that's correct. 2 points.
Keep it together when we ask questions, woman.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. Antonio, your penultimate question. Rupert Gregson Williams composed the score to how many Worlds of DC films?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options is A2, B3, C4, D5.
Three.
It is incorrect. Alex, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A2, B3, D4, D5.
2.
2 is correct for a 1 point steal. Tie game. As we move to Antonio, your final question in sports and soundtracks. The song We Are Family appears in which Mission Impossible film?
Mission Impossible 3.
That is correct for 2 more points and the lead.
All right. So Antonio gets his total up to 12, but with the steals in there, Alex is at 10. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right. So we're going to bring back the wheel and Mr. Koho for the spin for
Excellent.
Alex.
That worked out.
Here's your spin, Alex. Lands on Ox, my favorite. Jimmy B.
Yeah, spinning in
Respin.
place.
No hesitation there, Nick.
What I do? Oh,
And it's opponent's choice. All right.
There you go.
So,
It'll happen.
Mr. Koho, bring in Mr. Meltzer. Gentlemen, do you need to see the...
Okay, will we at least level the playing field? No, I don't think so. We talked about this a little bit.
Yeah.
I think we were between Bond and horror here.
Yeah.
I know they wanted horror off the wheel,
Right.
but they also spun for Bond pretty fast.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to pick up something at least.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think you have a better chance of stealing in Bond, so
Yeah.
I would do that.
Let's go with James Bond.
Okay. Then I will be giving you the questions, Alex. in the category of James Bond. Are you ready?
Let's see.
All right. Your first question in the category of James Bond. The character Rosa Kaleb can be found in which James Bond film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, From Russia with Love, B, Diamonds Are Forever, C, A View to a Kill, or D, Die Another Day.
From Russia with Love.
That is correct for 1 point. Bless you. Bless you. Okay. Next question for you, Alex. Who plays Renard, a man with a bullet lodged in his head in The World Is Not Enough?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Robert Carlyle, B, Kevin McKidd, C, Johnny Lee Miller, or D, Ewan Bremner.
D.
D is incorrect. Antonio, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Robert Carlyle, B, Kevin McKidd, C, Johnny Lee Miller, or D, Ewan Bremner.
Robert Carlyle.
That is correct for a 1 point steal. All right, Alex, your next question. Leonid Pushkin has what military rank in the Living Daylights?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, lieutenant, B, private, C, general, or D, corporal.
Can I hear the options one more time?
Yes, you can. A, lieutenant, B, private, C, general, or D, corporal.
Corporal.
That is incorrect. Antonio, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options are A, lieutenant, B, private, C, general, or D, corporal.
Lieutenant?
Is also incorrect. You're looking for C, general.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, your penultimate question. In Live and Let Die, Bond kills Kananga with a weapon that is designed to hunt what kind of animal?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, a bear, B, a whale, C, a lion, or D, a shark.
Shark.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question in Jimmy B. What is the name of the mother of James Bond's daughter in No Time to Die?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Vesper, B, Camille, C, Leah, or D, Madeline.
Madeline.
That is correct for 1 point and a tie game, Nick, if I'm not mistaken.
Told you to be close, Tim.
13-13 as we go into round number 3. How does this work, Nick?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It's a betting round. We have 5 more questions in the round of Fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3? Then take it away, Tim.
All right, the first category you can bet points on is Alien versus Predator. All right, let's get that starting with Antonio.
Dose.
And Alex.
2.
All right, your question in the category of Alien versus Predator. Which Alien versus Predator film features an alien killing someone in a high school swimming pool? I had to put in my headphones.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Did
Don't
you hear
want
my
the
computer
macaw
go
to be
ding?
sad. Yes, I did. It was very loud in my headphones.
I'd imagine, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
AVP Requiem.
And Alex.
MVP Requiem.
Yes, we can accept both of those answers. So Antonio will get his total up to 15, but so will Alex, and we remain tied as we get into the next question, which is in what category, Nick?
Is in the category of Star Wars.
Let's get bets, starting with Alex.
2.
And Antonio.
2.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
Question is, in The Rise of Skywalker, Rey and the group find Sith markings on what type of object while on Pasana? Oh, I thought it was a bad joke. I'm not going to say it.
This was pretty fun in the Lego game as well.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Big fun for everybody. What's up, bud? Oh,
My dog has a margarita. 5. Is that what it is? 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's nice.
Pens down. It was like I'll explain later. Let's go to Alex.
The dagger.
And Antonio.
Yeah, dagger.
Both correct. So we remain tied 17 all as we get into your next category, which is going to be, it's the other one. It's the Star Trek. All right, let's get bets, starting with Antonio.
2.
And Alex.
2.
All right, your question in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, who is the first person Picard tells about his brother and nephew? No, so Maggie subscribed Bucky to a Bark Box, which is a box of toys that we get every month. This theme was a summer vacation or pool party or some shit, and one of them is like a little like alcoholic toy, and it says "sniffs on the beach," like sex on the beach, like the drink.
Yeah, no, I got. Well, no, because it's different. But
5, 4.
So in like 12 months, your house is gonna be full of dog toys.
Pens down. Oh, that's correct, Nick. Let's go to Antonio.
Counselor Troy.
And Alex.
Deanna Troy.
Both are correct. So we stay all tied up, 19 all, as we get to the next category. What is it, Nick?
Category of DreamWorks Animation.
Let's get back, starting with Alex.
2.
And Antonio.
1.
All right, Nick. We're going to see a change in score here. It's going to be interesting. We're not going to be tied after this question. What do we got?
Your question in DreamWorks. Who voices Mr. Snake in The Bad Guys?
Did you see this film?
I have.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was, sure.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better than Lightyear. Oh, fuck Lightyear. But this movie, a masterpiece.
I liked Lightyear, but if I'm being honest,
5, 4,
that guy's not
3,
far off.
2, 1. Pens down. I actually really like The Bad Guys. I thought it was good. Let's go to Alex.
Mark Maron.
And Antonio.
I didn't see this movie. Jason Bateman. No idea.
And your winner, Alex Martinez. The answer was Mark Maron. So a final score, Nick, of 18-21. Alex squeaks it out there in the fourth question of the betting round. Seemingly behind the scenes, maybe not super confident on that one, but his manager with his made him bet, and it worked out. He won the match. What'd you think?
It was great. I said at the beginning, I really didn't. I know I probably say it more often than I mean it, but I did mean it today. I did think these two were coming in very evenly matched, and I thought we'd be getting a close match. And even in round 2, when it wasn't looking too hot for Antonio, he got some luck as well with the wheel. And we wound up even coming out of round 2. And so I don't blame Antonio for shooting on DreamWorks at that point when you're neck and neck and you're just going pound for pound each question.
Yeah.
Like, you got to keep swinging. That's how you play. That's how you hopefully win. And it just fell in Alex's favor today. It was just in a movie Antonio just hasn't seen yet. And
it's a new movie. It's fair. Yeah, absolutely. So let's bring in the unfortunate second place finisher today, Antonio, for the post-match interviews. Nick, take it away.
Antonio, as I said, man, you played great. 7 in round 1, like we talked before. You got a perfect round in your last match. You're playing fantastic. You happen to be playing against very good people. And you had some bad luck in round 2, maybe a better wheel spin in round 2. Things go a little bit different today, and you matched Alex all the way through round 3. So at the end of the day, I think you played a fantastic match, even though you didn't come out on top. Still got a very good record. Still have more wins than most people on this roster could hope to have. But you're still a very good player. You've done great things in teams. What do you think about the match today, and how you feel about your fandom?
I think it's pretty evident that I'm cooling off, but yeah, I see the animations like my Achilles heel, but I gotta start turning that around. Might be moving soon. My girlfriend's daughter is into animation, so maybe that might help. They saw the bad guys, but I wasn't there with them, so maybe that would have helped too. But yeah, I gotta start, giving DreamWorks and Disney animation more of a shot. But I was glad to keep it even most of the time. But there's some stuff on round 1 that I also was beating myself up about. Should have knowing, and round 2 also some score stuff that I also felt like I should have known. But otherwise, I was just glad to keep it interesting at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Jake, thoughts on Antonio's performance?
Yeah, listen, it's always going to be hard for us old guys when we have to deal with categories for kids. So I will say The Bad Guy's really good time, Antonio. You should actually watch it. It's a fun movie. But anyway, all of that aside, it honestly kind of an echo of your match with Bobby, where you had a question in an animation category with like one of the very few movies in the category you've not seen. So it's just luck of the draw sometimes.
Maybe that's the universe telling you something. Yeah.
The luck went both ways this match, honestly, where you had some bad luck getting opponent's choice, but you had some good luck in that your opponent also got opponent's choice. So it just things kind of evened out at the end. Just it was a data question, so I think that helped. That maybe helped a little bit with Alex, even if he has seen the movie, which I assume he has. But no, you guys both played really well today. This is nothing to hang your hat on. It just, I haven't seen every Fandom movie either, so that's just how it goes. But I think you'll bounce back, and I'm really excited to see you back in teams with Abel.
Yeah, for real.
So I think you guys are gonna do well whenever you guys come back.
Absolutely. Yep. Antonio, we will be seeing you and Abel back in the teams tournament later on in the year.
Yep.
And we'll definitely be seeing you again in singles at some point. And we look forward to that. So congratulations on a well-played match as we bring in the winner today, Alex Martinez. Alex, real top-notch stuff there. You kept it cool. I was nervous. That's probably a nerve-wracking situation to be in when you're coming out of round 2 tied and you're going pound for pound, question for question. And Mr. Koho maybe helped you out a little bit. There you go.
No lie, true facts, like completely. The last movie I saw before this match, The Bad Guys, I had not seen it before this morning. And DreamWorks, I missed the round 1 question, so I was a little sketch on it. But the boss over here says bet 2, see what happens, and you know what? It's working out pretty good. Got the win. This one was important. I was not feeling super confident. Me and Antonio are a lot alike, I think, in our interests. But we pulled it out. Got the dub. Go, please talk. I'm drunk.
He hit one of his biggest weaknesses is animation. I knew he was going to falter there. If we had a shot to take the lead, it'd be the animation category that Alex likes the best. So it just makes sense. Take the shot. Maybe it's hard for you older guys, but older guys just watch the movies or retire. It's 20 categories, 20 movies. That's all I'll say to that. But still, regardless, this guy's the man. I love Alex. He's killing it. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, I am as well. And Alex, now that you've won, you'll be going on. This match is happening a little earlier to announce who you're playing and stuff, but I can say, Alex, you will be in the running for the final title shot of the year. Whoever will be in that at that point. You'll have an opponent who I'm aware of now, but I feel it is too early to announce it live, so maybe I'll tell you after. But Alex, you played a great match against a great opponent. Kept your head on and finished out like a pro. So congratulations on the win, and we'll definitely see you next time here on Fandom Fights. Tim, why don't you do the thing?
Yeah, really good match. I mean, like a 1-point game going into round 2, but neck and neck the whole time. And I think the double opponent's choice, like while it is impressive, or I would say it's hard to like when people are getting opponent's choice and stuff, but the actual strategy and everything that goes into it, it was very impressive from both players today and managers. So I think everybody here did a really good job. And yeah, I mean, there's like 45 movies in DreamWorks. Koho, come on. But anyway, I'm just kidding. It was a great match. I had a really good time, and I think I'm excited to see both of these guys back. And I honestly, I like straight up was like trying to remember, like when you said teams, Abel and Antonio. I'm excited to see that back again, because if Antonio keeps playing the way he's playing, adds in the animation stuff with Abel, like that's going to be nuts. And Alex is looking like he's going to be on a tear. So I'm really excited. I think this is going to be great. And that's it. That's what we got today for Fandom Fights. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Nick for writing this one, and thank you to the
Tim wrote
players and
some too.
managers. I did write for once in my life, write some questions on this match. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys real soon with the next match. Have a good
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.